Uh, okay. So we are live. Okay, Assalamualaikum, Namaskar, and a very good evening, everybody. This is Shivani Kukraja, a mind sciences enthusiast and an youngest NLP master practitioner in Pakistan. I am honored to host Ms. Shahnaz Minallah, one of the finest teacher in Pakistan of art of living, and my inspiration and my guru. And about a bit about Oxbridge that I would introduce. What we do there, being a part of it, the work that we do here is this place is unique and a gift to Karachi. This place consists of everything for every age, and it's all full of energy that we believe in, be it Soulful Sundays. I am honored to host Ms. Shahnaz Minallah today. So I'm heading over to you, Ms. Shahnaz. You can continue with the live and share your knowledge, which we are honored to have. Yeah.
Asla. Hi, Shivani. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. We are just, I guess, starting these happiness series to raise the spirit and, to raise the spirit of everybody, in lockdown right now. We need to, make people feel better. It's not the end of the world, okay? This is could be considered the third world war, but it's not that bad as is, it could have been. This is not as bad. If you think of this as the third world war, it is not bad to be sitting in the comfort of your homes. Yes. So we're doing all these series, happiness series to take you to this program of ours which transforms people's lives. Yeah. And it's happening now, so we are wanting to as many of you to join so that you can benefit from these strange times that we're going through. It could be the best time of your life or it could be the worst time of your life. It is just depending on your attitude in life. Any situation in life is just your attitude. Okay, so we don't want you to be miserable at home, for God's sake. You understand? This you could treat as the best holiday of your life, the time that you had waited for all your life. Do it now. Do whatever you wanted to do. Learn a hobby, a sport, have self discipline, organize yourself in the day, do things around the house, connect with family and connect with anybody and everybody all over the world. It's the best time of your life. Do not take it as frustration and worry and helplessness, for God's sake. So we are doing this to raise your energy bar. Okay, we are doing these series, huh? And we want you to join this program so that you can develop a very strong nervous system. The only thing that matters in life is having a strong nervous system. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we teach you everything under the sun to make you happy. Okay, and you can only be happy by having strong nerves, and you can only have strong nerves if you are connected to your breath. When you are connected to your breath, you can meditate, you can go deeper into your, there are four states of consciousness. Okay, one is consciousness is when we are talking right now, when we're awake and all that, huh? One is unconsciousness, when we sleep. Subconsciousness is when we dream, and super consciousness is when we meditate. It is the best thing in life to do. Okay, you will sail through life if you learn how to meditate. By the way, it's not a difficult thing, it's not rocket science. It is just the art of doing nothing. It is not concentrating on anything, it is just letting things come and go and doing nothing. Yeah, it is what we call a state of restful alertness. Yes, in which you are as relaxed as going to bed, but your mind is like a razor. Yeah, and you have to learn this in order to learn how to cope with living, not only in lockdown, for every moment of your life. Okay, it's your birthright to feel wonderful. We were not born for troubles. When a child is born, he is not born stressed out. He is born peacefully, joyfully, and happily. And that is how you are supposed to remain for the rest of your life, by the way. Enlightenment is no rocket science. It is just being childlike, not childish. Okay, so you have to have the child in you all your life. And life is not a serious matter. It's a game that we all have to play, and nothing can be taken seriously. Okay, so now we're going to start off today by telling you what's it called. Yeah, I would like you to take a paper and pencil, huh? And I would like you, suppose right now a magician or a genie is standing in front of you. Okay, what would you ask of the genie? इस वक्त आपके अगर सामने एक जादूगर खड़ा है और आपकी दिल की मुराद पूरी होने वाली है, आप क्या मांगोगे उस जादूगर से? Do you understand? Write out the most important question, answer in your life. What is it that you're truly looking for in life? What do you want? What are your top three most priorities in life? Write your three top goals. ठीक है ना? Priorities are goals. Okay? Because if something is not a goal, then we don't work towards it. It's just some dream in the sky. Today, write what you want to achieve in life there. You know, they say, imagine an LCD, imagine a TV screen or a big screen on your head, and put that scene, put these three top priorities onto that screen. The universe or God or whatever you want to believe in will see it. And do not remove it from that LCD. You understand? So, Abhi, I'll give you a 30 seconds. Write down. Write down. This could be the most important question of your life. ठीक है ना जी? कि what are your top three goals in life? लिखें. You can divide it into time frames if you want. कि 1 साल में, 5 साल में, 10 साल में. Where do you see yourself? ठीक है ना जी? Are we done? I don't like this Facebook Live. It's not Zoom where I can see you people. You know, it's not nice at all. Anyway, have you written it? If you haven't, just put the paper on your side. लिखें 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 लिखें. ये आपकी जिंदगी के सबसे जरूरी सवाल हैं. ठीक है ना जी? We are running after all the wrong things in life. We are wasting time on all the stupid things in life. And now तो दुनिया इतनी distraction से भरी हुई है कि हमें समझ ही नहीं आती कि what we should do with ourselves. ठीक है ना जी? Okay. Done? अच्छा जी. Now I have to tell you that whatever you have written on that paper, वो होके रहेगा. I can guarantee you, I can give you writing on a bond paper. Do you understand? There is a guarantee that whatever you will in life, वो होके रहता है. ठीक है? If it doesn't happen, it was not really meant to be. It was not good for you. And or you really didn't want it. लेकिन something that you want in life वो हमेशा होके रहता है. ये याद रखें. But timing is not in our control. Do you understand? We don't know when it will happen. You understand? So now there are 4 ways that you can get to this goal. अच्छा जी. Some people will get there very very slowly. आराम से. They say in life, whatever you want to succeed in, you have to complete 10,000 hours. You understand? Now, whether you complete that in 50 years or 5 years or 5 months or whatever, it's up to you. Do you understand? So, some people will get there very slowly. Like, for example, they will suppose it was their goal to become a millionaire, they will become a millionaire at the age of 90. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just to give you a dumb example. Achha ji. Some people will get there very quickly, but full of stress and tension and ruin their health. Do you understand? They will ruin the health to make the wealth and then reuse that wealth to regain the health, which is the most useless cycle in the world. Yeah. So they will get there quickly, but with all the tax of success on their heads and on their backs. You understand? And in their body. Fine. And the third kind of people is will get there quickly, but happily, smiling, and thoroughly enjoying the process as they went along. Do you understand? If you become the most famous person on earth, but if you killed yourself to get there, you will really regret and resent it when you get to the top. Because you'll say, is this why I ruined my life? All those hours that I spent was just for this. It'll be an anti-climax. Do you understand what I'm saying? Really anti-climax. Yeah. This is like a poet or a author coming, with all his books, about 6 to 10 books, home, and he's coming and he says, "Ye meri zindagi ka juz tha." These 10 books all piled up. You understand? So no matter what you do in life, it's never going to be enough. Yeah. Acha ji. Some people will definitely reach their goals, but in their dreams, either in the daytime or in the night. Both are good. You get what I'm saying? सिर्फ ख्वाबों में वो अपने ड्रीम्स फुलफिल करेंगे. ठीक है जी? Okay, but we will all reach our goals. Huh? But the timing is not in our control. Huh? My invitation for you today is, how can you reach your goals with a smile? Because by the way, reaching your goals and being successful is one of the major components of happiness. Happiness is progress. We all like to move forward. We all like to learn from our mistakes. We all like to change with time. Progression is and success is a part of happiness. That's why I'm talking about it today. Yeah. So if you want to reach your goals with a smile and quickly, please enroll in this program that I'm starting on the 18th to the 21st. Yes, it is critical that you do it, because I will tell you why. Again, take a piece of pen and paper again. Okay, no, just wait a second. Before the pen and paper again, huh? Why, by the way, why did we want to achieve all these goals? What's the reason behind achieving these goals? Huh? Tell me. Yeah? What is the reason? Why did we need to, why did we want all the goals that we wanted just now? What was the reason? Okay, you can ask a person dying in a cancer hospital, okay, why do you want to get fit? He says, Yaar, kamal hai, I'm dying and you're asking. No. I said, why do you want to get fixed? तो कहता है मैंने घर जाना है. Why do you want to go home? Because I want to be with my son. Why do you want to be with your son? Because I want him to study. Why do you want him to study? Because I want him to be successful. Why do you want him to be successful? The end answer is always happiness. You ask any person on earth कि क्यों आपने क्यों ये मांगा तो उससे बात. You understand? It's always happiness. Happiness seems to be the goal of all goals in life, yet nobody is happy. Do you know why? What are we doing wrong as the human race? Why aren't we always happy? Huh? So I would like to tell you a few reasons today, so that once you become aware of certain things, only then can you deal with them. Okay, number one reason why we are not happy all the time in our lives is we don't give every moment or whatever we're doing in life its 100%. Do you understand? We are always thinking, and our mind is always going into the past and the future. You could be brushing your teeth and you could be absolutely involved. If you are going to be a happy person, you need to be totally involved in the teeth. Only in the brush and enjoying removing the dirt from your mouth in that moment, or the water falling on your body when you are having a bath. Just enjoy the water, be in the bath only. Not what happened a few seconds ago, not what is going to happen a few seconds later, just the water and your body and how it's impacting you or your skin and that moment, and how you're cleansing your body, and just be totally involved in that. Guess what? None of us have the ability to do that because it's not your fault. The tendency of the human mind is to go into the past and the future. It's not your fault. You understand? And that's what we are going to teach you in the class, how to keep your mind in the present moment where life and happiness resides. You understand? The past is gone, it's never going to return. Future, you haven't a clue. You understand? So all we have in life is the moment, and when we give that moment our 100%, we are considered a happy person. Do you understand? When you're listening to somebody, just listen. When you're talking, just talk. When you're walking, just walk. When you're eating, just eat. And we are doing the exact opposite. When we're walking, we're talking. When we're eating, we're thinking. When we're sleeping, we're thinking. We're turning and twisting and we're thinking. You understand? We are constantly thinking. It is a disaster. Why do you think when an animal is totally present in the moment? We, because of the intellect and the mind, are killed because the mind and the intellect is the monkey inside each one of us. It always keeps us jumping, like a yo-yo, and doesn't want us. The minute you're in the present, you're in bliss. You're happy. Do you understand? Do you know what the definition of a happy person is? A mind empty of any thoughts, a heart 100% full of love, and hands 100% busy is the definition of a happy person. Do you get what I'm saying? There is no rocket science to happiness. We overblow it. We think कि कोई दिन आएगा कि आसमान फटेगी और ये खुशियां गिरेंगी. There's no such thing. Moment to moment of life is happiness. If you can only be in the moment to experience it. Do you understand? And this is exactly what we teach you. You understand? Nobody teaches this to us in schools and colleges. It's so sad. Nobody teaches us life skills. Yeah? So, yeah, you understand? So, what do you understand what I'm saying? Please learn how to, and if you can't, come to the course. Some people are blessed naturally. Do you understand? Acha ji. Now, the other is that the second reason why we are unhappy in life is that we love to cling to negative. It's not your fault. Again, it's the fault of the mind. Like if you've got 9 beautiful compliments, somebody praises you and says, what beautiful hair you have, what skin you have, what a gorgeous human being you are. But there's something wrong with your nose. Where will the mind remain the whole day? On the nose. Just because it was one negative remark. Do you understand? 9 you've got, but you dare focus on that? Right now, we have the corona. To hell with the corona, yaar. You just have to accept it. What can you do about it? And just go about it your day. Do things. You get it? And when you're not in fear, nothing will happen to you. Just focus on your health and well-being, and nothing will come near you. And treat it like that as the best holiday, as I always said. Acha. Third reason is we are always judging people. By the way, when we judge people, it's exhausting. It's called intellectual stress. Yeah, we are always agreeing and we're always disagreeing with anything and everything throughout the day, throughout our lives. If you sit in a drawing room just doing that, backbiting and gossiping, and a mazdoor working from morning till night is not as exhausted as you are, just doing backbiting and gossiping about people uselessly. You understand? So it's very, very exhausting. And when you do that, you're a very unhappy person, by the way. And most unhappy people gossip. I can tell you that for certainty. Do you understand? When there's something itching about you, or you want to have sweet things, and you have these urges, and your body is not in balance, you want sugar, then you want to gossip. Or You understand what I'm saying? This is, I swear, these are laws of nature. You cannot deny them. Okay. Now, the fourth reason why we are unhappy is we love to postpone this thing called happiness. Oof, we think it's always going to be in a future date, when I lose the weight, or when I get married, or when I get divorced, or when I gain weight, or when I have children, or those children get married, or oh my lord, or when I finish college, or when I go to get a job, or when I, it's just endless. We always think that when something else, an event, person, situation, or circumstance is going to change it, it is you're fooling yourself, because everything external is always subject to change. And if you base your happiness on a person, situation, event, or circumstance, you are fooling yourself. Do you understand? Please understand. This is very, very critical knowledge we are sharing with you right now. Okay. And I love to give this example. It's a heartbreaking one. But there was a course in Lahore in which a man stood up and I said, "When will you be happy?" And he stood up and he says, "Shahnaz, you know something? I'm happy right now. Even though I lost my child 2 weeks ago in the aeroplane that ran into the Margalas." Do you understand? But he still considered himself happy because he was. You understand? The event is an event, and you are you. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is very, very, very deep knowledge. You might think, you might say I'm mad, but please trust me. You understand? You could be in the most difficult situation in your life, but you could still be happy. Your, God forbid, there are your parent dying on you in the intensive care unit, and you're happy because you're getting those moments with them. These are the last few moments, rather than being irritable in that moment and saying, and those moments will also pass. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Acha ji. So now we always have this tendency to connect time with happiness. There is no time. The minute you adopt the word time from happiness, you'll be happy always. You understand? There is no nothing. It's happiness is just a decision, by the way. It's becoming dheet. It's like the topmost priority, and then, be happy and do things rather than doing things to be happy. You get what I'm saying? This is a very, very important point. You can decide. But if you fool yourself, if when I will do those things, then I will be happy. Sorry. When you do those things, you will still be feeling unfulfilled and hollow from inside. You get it? Acha ji. Uh, okay, then we again focus too much on external objects, on material things. We think that physical, we are doing everything under the sun to make ourselves physically comfortable. But guess what? The more comfortable you get, the more miserable you become. Do you understand? Because happiness only comes from emotional comfort. And we think by buying things and acquiring things and shoving things down children's gullets is going to make them happy. No, it does not. If you could have given them time and energy and attention and focus, then a child is happy, but not by giving him gifts and then leaving the next moment. Do you understand? So, yeah, I wish physical things do not give us comfort. And I'm going to go more into the details of that right now. So now, if you become the most famous person on earth, and if the most famous sports person you become, or the most famous actor and actress, most of these people, the most famous rock stars, they've all killed themselves young. Nobody was happy. Do you understand? So if you kill yourself to get to there, and when you get there, you'll say कि इसकी वजह से मैंने पूरी जिंदगी गवा दी. It was this the why did I kill myself? You understand? It's always lonely on the top. So life is not a pursuit of happiness, it is an expression of happiness. Be happy all along the way when you get to the top, not saying that when I get to the top, then I will be happy. It's like giving the example of Mount Everest, or these when people kill themselves to climb the highest mountain. Do you know how many minutes or seconds they or minutes they spend on the top? It's only literally half an hour for a dream that they had all their wretched life. They put their life at stake. It's the biggest thing in their life to reach that top, and it's only half an hour of taking photographs. And that's all it is. Do you get what I'm saying? Please understand this. So, life is climbing the mountain, enjoying yourself while you're getting there. Do you understand? So, it's very important that we all know this. Nobody teaches us. Yeah. So, now I would like to tell you that just a second. Yeah. So now another reason I want to go into the details of this. Another reason why we are unhappy is that can you imagine in the North Pole? On North Pole, there's an iceberg. Iceberg ka suna hai na ji? An iceberg is an ice mountain, huh? It's showing above the water. It is only 1/10 above the water, huh? 9/10 is below the water. Okay, it's much longer. If you look at an iceberg, I want you to look it up tonight on the net. Just say iceberg, image of iceberg, and you will get an image on the top, and 9/10, like much longer than the image above, is in the water. Do you understand? So, the place where we spend most of our time, energy, focus, and attention and money in life is on that top 1/10 of our lives. Do you understand what I'm saying? We always judge a person by their physical body, by their looks, by their, what they're wearing, by what shoes they're wearing, what their body language, or maybe their homes, their financial status, their family background, everything that is external, or everything that can be seen by and experienced by the five senses. Do you understand? That is where we always judge and we look at life and people. Do you understand? But what we can't see is our mind. Now, our mind and our intellect, our mind is our thoughts, okay, and our feelings. Nobody can see. Huh? Our intellect, nobody can see. Our limiting beliefs, our judging qualities, you know, we all hide. It's very easy to hide them. Huh? Nobody can see our memory. Nobody can see all the past impressions that we've had in our life. Nobody can see the traumas, the illnesses, the deaths, and the accidents that we've seen in life. Nobody can see it. These acha. And nobody can see our identity of ourselves. How much, what, how do we identify ourselves? Yeah. Now, all of this is the 9/10 of our lives. But we spend again the time, energy, effort only on the 1/10. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you can calculate the amount of time and money that you have spent on your education, for example, how many years, 20, 25 years, how many lakhs of rupees you must have spent on gaining that education. And the sad thing is that, by the way, all our education is geared to the outer world, like physics, chemistry, maths, economics, history, geography, social sciences. All of these are all about the world around us. Do you understand? But there is no education in what drives us into that world, what takes us into that world, what are the qualities that are needed to get to this world of so called success. Nobody teaches us this. Yeah? What actually makes us succeed? Nobody, there is no education on this in neither schools nor colleges. There is never a course called Mind Management 101. कोई स्कूल या कॉलेज कोई कोई हार्वर्ड कोई स्टैनफोर्ड में माइंड मैनेजमेंट 101 का क्लास नहीं है. Do you understand? So now, just like computer technology has now become the subject of the entire planet, everybody needs to know a little bit of computer technology because all subjects or everything in life is dependent on it. So, just like that, everything on our lives is dependent on managing our mind, on the laws of the mind, the universal laws of the mind. But nobody teaches us that. It is so fascinating that by just changing your vibration and your energy pattern, your mind's structure changes, your brain frequencies change, and you suddenly start to look at the world differently. The world looks like a beautiful place. Do you understand? So when your energy is high, like we teach you in these courses, you everything looks clear and beautiful and focused and loving and joyful and gratitude and joy and generosity and enthusiasm and all of that. Yeah. And the minute your energy is down, you get into doubt and fear and anxiety and greed and jealousy and inertia and all of that. Yeah. So that's how it's such a subtle science, because the mind is a very subtle thing, by the way. I'll tell you in the meditation right now, by the way. So today we're going to meditate, yeah, and you'll be able to figure out, I'll describe to you what the mind is, yeah. So yeah, so there is no education on this critical subject, these critical subtle layers of our consciousness. Yeah, you can't put a finger on them. You can't put a finger on the mind, intellect, memory, and ego, and yet it rules your life. You understand? These four things. These are the four most critical things in our life. You can't touch them, and yet they rule us. Yes? So there was a research done on 10,000 Stanford students. Yeah? And we found out that only 12.5% was domain knowledge or um, domain knowledge required. Do you understand? Or academic excellence. That's what I was thinking about. Yeah. Only 12.5% was your grades and your academics. Yes. And your knowledge. Huh? Domain knowledge. Huh? And 87.5% was your soft skills and your life skills. You understand? How not to be jealous, how not to be angry, how not to be depressed, how to be confident. None of these nobody teaches us. Your leadership skills, your teamwork, your communication skills, your decision making, yeah, your critical thinking are all life skills. And nobody teaches us this. It's fascinating. Everybody says, don't do it. Nobody tells us how not to be angry, how not to be nervous before an exam. Yeah. Oof, it's really unbelievable. And by the way, you could have all the technical knowledge in the world, but you don't know how to communicate with your team. You might have a superiority complex because you've come from an Ivy League. Yeah. You have no ethics around money, but yet you've studied from the best school or college. So we have to know the laws of the mind. Huh? Intellect, memory, and ego if we have to understand our mind. Because only when you understand your own mind can you understand your customer's mind, your boss's mind, your mother in law's mind, your spouse's mind, your children's mind, your friend's mind, your neighbor's mind, everybody's mind. Do you understand? Only after understanding yours. Otherwise, it's not possible. You understand? You will be able to deal with everybody with ease. Relationships will be beautiful, you know. And because you know that, but acha, you understand? Acha ji, guess which people are the most fearless in life? Huh? Huh? Believe it or not, it's the lawyers. Lawyers are fearless because they know the rules and the laws of society. They're not scared of the media. They're not scared of the police because they know exactly how to tweak things around. No offense to lawyers, huh? They know the laws, huh? And so when you just like that, when you understand the laws of the mind, you can understand the law of the intellect, and you can succeed in whatever you want to do in life. You understand? And once you know this art and science of living, it is, by the way, it is both an art and a science. The art of living is both a science and an art. Existence is a fact, but living is both an art and a science. Okay? So invest your time and money in it right now, please. However long you're going to go to live, that we don't know. The quantity of our life, nobody can guarantee, but the quality we can guarantee you. I swear, we've just done it to millions of people around the world. Huh? So we spend money on a car, by the way, you take just to take you to places. But where you want to go in your life, we spend no time, energy, and money. You understand? It's unbelievable. Yeah. So, like you can create a house, but have you made a home out of it? You understand? So you have to be aware of this inner ecological environment that you must create in your inner world. You understand? It's just like the outer ecology with the environment. There is an inner ecology that you need to maintain throughout your life if you want to lead a beautiful, sweet life. You understand? Yeah. so so we don't want to reach you to reach your goals in your dreams, and we don't want to reach you to reach your goals with tension and stress, but we want you to reach your goals with a smile. Okay. Acha ji. So now we are going to tell you the eight kind of wealths towards happiness. Yeah. So the first one is that you must what's it called, be deeply rooted, as I said, in yourself. You must be connected to your the inner space within you. You need to have a strong foundation, like a home, like a building has a strong foundation. The deeper it is in the ground, the higher it can rise in the sky. Yeah, just like a tree. The higher the tree goes, the deeper the roots goes. So you have to be a strong human being with a highly developed nervous system. Do you understand? Life is all about managing energy and having a strong nervous system. That's what it's all about. Do you understand? I would never have come into this course. I would have never have been speaking with this conviction if I had not had a nervous breakdown. Do you understand? And I had one, and I didn't even know I'd had one because nobody tells us. Because when you get so exhausted in life and so stressed out, your nerves are shattered. They don't know, they break. You understand? So life is all about having strong nerves. Yes? And training your neurons in your brain. Yeah? Acha. So then number one is that having a strong foundation, being connected to your inner being. The second is uh, you need to be healthy. Okay? You have to be a healthy human being with self discipline in order to be considered happy. It is the wealth. Health is wealth. You understand? You have to be physically fit, mentally fit, emotionally fit, and spiritually fit. You have to be balanced on all these levels to be considered a happy person. Do you understand what I'm saying? Otherwise, you cannot be. You cannot be happy if your energy is out of place and if you're not balanced, if you're not purified, energized, and harmonized on all these four levels of your being. Okay? And that's what the course also does for you. It tells you exactly how to manage all these four parts, and most of us are unaware of our spiritual being in us. That is what the course does for you. And you say, oh my God, I didn't know this all my life. Just the simple things in life are connected to the spirit, and we don't give any heed to it because it's not connected to money, or you look like an idiot focusing on something that is so simple and beautiful. Yes. And I hope this corona has taught it to a lot of people. Okay, the only things that matter in life are the simple things. We need very little in life to survive. Yeah. Acha, now the third kind of thing, the thing needed to be happy is you do need money. Okay, but you need just enough, and the money should be in your pocket, not in your mind. You understand? It should be in the bank, but not. You shouldn't be thinking of money all the time. Your mind should be occupied with big ideas and things like that. And changing the world and doing bigger things. The money will flow automatically, but you just can't be focused like a bhuka or in a feverish halat about money. It will never come. It's very strange, but that's the truth. Do you understand? If you do something that is, and as I said in my last class, if you focus on something that's valuable and then things just happen, working backwards. Acha ji, then you have to have patience and courage. Okay, you have to have very, very a lot of patience in life, but you have to what's it called, not waste a second. You understand? So that's the paradox. You have to be always on hyper alert mode, not missing out a moment, and yet you have to have the other side of you has to be very patient. Yeah. And you have to have risk appetite in you. You have to take chances. So what if you fail? Something else will happen. You understand? And then skills. You must have some skills in life. You can't not have something that you're good at. And you have to figure that out. Huh? So that even if you travel to any part of the world, you have that skill with you. You open, yeah. So it's very important to have some skill set. Yeah. And this, you have to, okay, now success also, we all are social animals, and we love a circle of human beings. We love to be surrounded by human beings, like we all are a spiritual community, and we're all connected, you know and in a very subliminal way. We could meet after years, and there is nothing connecting us. There is no profession connecting us, there is no education, there is no sports, there is no blood. But on the level of the spirit, we are all connected, because the course touches the spiritual factor in you. So anybody can come from any background, any age group, any section of society, and they all get connected after the course because they're connected on the. And that's how the circle of influence increases in our lives. None of us only want to be living only about ourselves and all that and our own family. We want to be known. We want to have a circle of influence. Yes? And where you can spread your legacy to. Yeah, na? It could be through children also, and not that in this day and age, so it's how many followers you have. You understand? So I'm just trying to tell you that how much you can spread yourself in life is also one factor of happiness. Yes, we all like our likes and the followers, even though it's a very unnatural way of doing things, but that's the human nature. Yes. So that's one reason. Okay. Achha, the other thing is the leadership qualities in you, your teamwork, how you can work with people. Working with people is a beautiful thing, because you accept everybody, and you take everybody together rather than going yourself. you know they say if you want to go fast, go alone, but if you want to go far, you have to go together. So that kind of thing. Yeah. And the eighth wealth is that you have to have success in life. Success and progress is also happiness. You can have all of these things, but if you're not succeeding, you won't be happy. You understand? Okay. So now I would like to tell you about relationships now. Okay. So, or should we meditate now or no? Let me just finish this. Huh? I hope this has not become too long. I'm not used to giving lectures because in our class, we put you into this alpha state, and then and we don't talk. I've never talked so long. Acha ji. So number one thing for a successful relationships, yes, there are eight wealths. Okay. So if I were you, I'd write them down. The first is you have to have love and respect. Both love and respect are important in any relationship, and especially intimate ones, or whatever. Yeah. So they are both needed. Huh? If you think your partner has no respect for you, your love will also diminish. Your love will also diminish. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, now please listen to this. Respect needs distance and elevation. It needs to put you up, okay, to respect you. And on the other hand, love cannot tolerate distance. When you are in love with somebody, you want to know everything about that person, past, present, future, everything. You corredo into that person. Yes, because that is the nature of love. Huh? It does not like the parity of heights. It wants you to be one. Huh? It cannot stand distance. Huh? It wants to know everything. Huh? And respect needs a little space. So this is a constant conflict between love and respect. ठीक है ना जी? So what happens is that people who are in love start losing respect. Okay? And when you lose respect, they lose love also. Do you understand? So then the whole thing falls apart. Do you understand what I'm saying? ये बड़ा ज़रूरी है, अच्छा? So yeah. So keeping that fine balance in your relationship is what it's all about. Yeah. Achha, number two is that you have to have the patience and the courage in relationships to have to face irrational behavior, because your partner or your spouse or any relationship is going to be irrational sometimes in your life. कोई ना कोई गलती तो वो करेंगे करेंगे. Nobody's perfect. Huh? So you understand? So we first have to ask ourselves, do we always behave rationally? Yes. Do we, but don't we behave irrationally sometimes? Yes. Everyone is nothing but a reflection of you, by the way. And you are nothing but a reflection of others. You understand? So if a behavior is immature, and so what? It needs more time. Yeah. Have the patience. They will mature. Yeah. Or if they lack knowledge, then give them the knowledge. Do you understand? And wait. But don't have to get so hecked up. Yeah. So it is a totally useless exercise to see is to see why others are behaving in a certain way. Ye please aap sun le. We are always bothered about how others are thinking and behaving. Do you understand? You will never get an answer. The good thing to do is to simply focus on yourself, on what you are doing. You only have control on what you can do. You have no control on what is happening by others or other situations. Do you understand what I'm saying? Please, हम हर किसी के काम में घुसे रहते हैं. We do not take notice of ourselves. What we are doing, how we are behaving, what is our attitude, what is happening inside of us. These are the things that we can control. No, but we never look at that. We are always trying to control others and trying to control situations. And then on top of that, we start to blame them. How can you blame something on something that you have no control over? Do you understand? Did you get it? You have no control over other minds. You're always trying to control others' minds. The only say you can have is your own mind, which you don't look into at all. That's why I'm repeating it. Isn't it? This is one of the main reasons for unhappiness in the world. The day you realize you cannot change anybody's mind, or you cannot change any situation, circumstance, event, or situation, nothing is going to change by your talking, arguing, excuses, and explanations. Nothing is going to change. You understand? The only control you have is over your own mind and your own actions. You understand? And you keep doing what you have to do, the world will see it. Understand? But you cannot be pointing fingers at anybody, because three are pointing at you. So if we stop trying to control what is happening and have a say in what we are doing or what you are doing, then you become very powerful, effective, successful, and strong. You understand? Powerful, effective, successful, and strong human being you become. Because you don't waste your time on others. There is no time to waste. Because you can do, once you realize it's a waste of time, stop doing it. Do you understand? But no, our egos. Achha, anyway. Now, the third thing about this wealth in relationships is, do not doubt your relationship, please, or judge your partner. Do not doubt your partner or judge. Okay. Now, marriage is an institution where you commit yourself 100% to your partner. Yeah. You have the faith. In marriage, when you marry somebody, you have to have the faith that your partner cares for you just as much as you care for your partner. You understand? Just make this a given in your head. You have committed, that's it. Do you understand? That you have the confidence that your partner cares for you, and okay, that they care for you. Get it? Do please now, yes or no? Do not judge their behavior, or do not judge by their behavior their intention to care for you. Do you understand? They could be behaving differently at different times of the day, different times of the month, year, week. Do you understand? But do not judge their intention from that behavior. You get it? That's just a mood. That's just nothing. That's just okay. If you do it, you are putting yourself down. Do you understand? Do not put your partner in a position to prove himself or herself to you about their love and commitment. Do you understand? Do not make them keep repeating that they love you. That cannot happen. Do you understand? Take that for granted. Do you understand? It is a very embarrassing situation for the spouse if they have to keep proving their commitment and love to you again and again. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. It is such a burden, it is stifling, and they start to move away from you. You understand? And it's your fault. It's not their fault. Yeah. And the doubts that you got were all fabrications of your own mind. When your prana went down, when your energy went down, the doubts start to appear, by the way. So that person doesn't know what's going on in your head, and you have created an entire kasida, and they don't know what happened. Do you understand? And you get doubts for small, petty things. For small, petty things, you start doubting the good intentions of your spouse. Do you understand? And men and women express their emotions differently, by the way. You understand? A woman cannot expect a man to express an emotion the way she wants it. And vice versa, the man cannot expect the woman to express the way she is, the way she wants it. Do you understand? So we have to learn. We have to learn that we all have certain limitations for our expression, men and women, especially. They both have an entirely different way of expressing their emotions. A woman can kill herself in front of a man, and the man will say, "Isko kya ho gaya?" Because they say, now I'm sorry for sounding like this, but they say that men do not have a DNA for emotion in them. It's not built into their DNA. And whereas for a woman, her emotions, her life is ruled by emotions. And for a man, by the way, it's his mission in life. It's not emotions. And so, can you imagine the two differences? Okay, so don't demand expression or love. Please take it for granted it's always there. You understand? Go with a commitment, and that's it. ठीक है ना? And now listen, now please, this has to be told to everybody that you cannot picture a rosy movie type of scenario for the rest of your life in your mind. Yes? If you think you're going to be in love forever, like in the beginning or before your marriage, you're going to be fooling yourself. Please realize this. It's human nature. Okay? Expressions die down, feelings change. Feelings can never be the same. Feelings are always subject to change. You know? Ajit, do you know the difference between feelings and emotions, by the way? Okay, so feelings is the deep part of the ocean, and emotions is the top of the ocean. This the moving parts, the waves, the tiny parts. So they're constantly changing, yeah. You cannot base your relationship, the intention of your relationship on those fluctuating emotions and feelings. Sorry, emotions. Feelings is the deep part. Feelings is what you have for your partner. That is there. That is deep within you. Your emotional state could be going through changes. Do you understand? This is very, very critical knowledge. Yes. Everybody has their highs and lows. Yeah. So you need to understand, adjust, and accept that feelings and emotions are constantly changing. Yes. Don't base your relationships on emotions, please, but only on commitment, values, and a bigger cause in life. You understand? You will be a very smooth sailing couple if you all do something together. If you all work for something big together. Huh? Again, another thing is that please don't judge. Huh? Don't judge somebody else. See how you relate to them, how big a heart you have, how you can accommodate a person, how you can influence a person to change. This is what you need to look into. You know, you understand? So, by the way, I just want to tell you, we always doubt something that is positive. We never doubt something that is negative. We always doubt the honesty of a person. We never doubt the dishonesty. Yeah. If someone says I love you, we will we will say really. We will doubt it. Are you really? Are you joking or something? And if somebody says I hate you, that we will not doubt. We will never say, really, do you really hate me? That to be taken once. Do you understand? So that is another, huh? Now the other thing is that, what's it called? Yeah. Uh, so it's another example is that when you have a pain in the leg and you go to a doctor, you go to the doctor and say, doctor, do I really have a pain in the leg? And the doctor will say, are you mad? I mean, do you forget the pain? You need to go to a psychiatrist. You know, how can you doubt a pain in your leg when you have one? That is isn't it ridiculous? So that is exactly how ridiculous it is when you ask for proof for love also. You understand? Love itself is a proof. You understand? When you look into somebody's eyes, if there is love, you can see it, you can feel it. Yes? And you are convinced. Just be convinced that you love everybody and everybody loves you. Whatever their words and behavior are, that is irrelevant. Never doubt love. Love, by the way, is like space. It can never diminish or go away. You understand? That's true love. It's always there. Love is in the air, as they say. And it's always there. So, yeah. Acha. Now, the fifth wealth to relationship building is don't try to build a relationship. You understand? There is no such thing as trying to build a relationship. It'll be artificial. You know, relationships just come naturally, by the way. Be simple, be natural, be yourself, and the relationship will happen. But if you put on an act, you will not be able to sustain it. Do you understand? Yeah. If someone is trying to impress you, don't you notice that? Don't you can feel that, na? Don't you? You want to move away. There's something, fishy. But whatever you like, others like that also. Yeah. Na? So if you like somebody to be honest, open, natural, and unassuming with you, isn't that so? So that's exactly what others want from you too. Yeah. So yeah, fine. Now the sixth is do not try to control others' minds. Yeah. You cannot guarantee your own mind. You don't know your own mind. How can you expect to know somebody else's mind? Yes. So when you have no control over your own mind, how can you try and control over somebody else's mind? You understand? Just drop it. It's impossible. Okay. Other is don't complain and don't explain. Okay. Now, complaining and asking for explanations from a partner or any relationship is a recipe for disaster. You understand? Because complaining is always irresponsibility and weakness. And asking for explanation also from others is a very foolish thing. You understand? And explaining to others and thinking they would understand is another foolish thing. So both ways it does not work. Okay? So uh, both of you should have a goal, and both in your life should be like two parallel lines. By the way, look at these two lines. They can go on for infinity like that. Yes, they can go on for infinity. But if you only focus on each other, the two lines will meet somewhere and then they will cross. Do you understand? And they will leave each other. You understand? So that is what happens. If you're too focused on each other all the time, they will meet and cross. You understand? And they will move apart. Yeah, they will go their separate ways. Yeah. So don't police each other, please don't police each other and give each other freedom. Yeah. Be focused on some goal, then the relationship will go very smoothly because you all are both doing different parts to the same goal. Yeah. You can't ask your partner, where did you go, who were you talking to, why were you smiling, why were you laughing? I mean, ridiculous. You cannot do that with your own child also, forget a partner or any relationship in life. They will definitely want to move away from you. Even, no matter any human being on earth gets very fed up if you police them. Yeah. Freedom is the birthright of every human being. Give each other space. Your love for the person will increase. Their love and respect for you will increase. Understand? So please don't create a mountain out of a mouse hole. Useless problems. And the useless chatter is only in your head. And the other person has no clue कि आपके दिमाग में क्या हो रहा है. ठीक है? No, the useless mental chatter. Huh? Acha ji. Now the other seventh is be contributing and not demanding. Huh? To have a nurturing relationship, you must, what's it called? You cannot say what I can take from this relationship. It's going to be very disturbing. Huh? You will just have to be a part of that person no matter what. Because now you've taken जो कुछ भी आए आपने वो करना है उसके, because एक आपने अहद कर लिया. ठीक है ना जी? And please don't demand and command anything. Contribute and do things together. Yeah. Acha ji. And now the second, eighth is that there is no such thing as a broken heart, by the way. So now this is a very critical thing, and I want all the people who are listening who have broken hearts right now, that I'm going to tell you something very shocking right now, that wake up and see the truth of life. Okay? What are you hanging on to? Someone's behavior, someone's words? Totally useless. You understand? Weakness of the heart needs to be shunned. You understand? Truth needs to be known. And what is the truth? Guess what the truth is? That everything in this world is changing, has changed, and will be changing. Okay, you are going to be dropping this body that you love so much in a few years. All the care that you're taking of this body is going to stop listening to you one day. Yeah? The parts of it will stop to work, and you will have to exit from this body. Huh? Dejected and frustrated. Your body would have just rebelled from you, from your commands. It will stop listening to you one day. Okay? And you will just have to exit. And when your exited body will be like waste material. Nobody else would want to get into that wasted body. Do you understand? Such is the truth of life. Please go into this before, everything is going to disappear. Everybody is going to die. You are going to die, and the person who broke your heart is also going to die. As long as you're alive, wake up and do something good. Forget about being weak. Be bold and courageous. Do you understand? Whenever there is a death or there's something tragic happened in your life, start doing something good, because that gives you the strength to move on. All major things in life have happened from people who've seen severe tragedy, and then they've risen from that. Do you understand? अगर कोई orphan है तो उसने orphanage खोल दिया, या कुछ हो गया, cancer hospital, like our prime minister did, after his mother died of that. You understand? If his mother had not passed away from cancer, he might never have opened that hospital. Do you understand? And he drew his strength from that. Yeah. So what if so and so behaved the way they behaved? What misbehavior are you talking about? You damn well needed it at that time, by the way. That person needed to teach you that lesson at that point in your life. Do you understand? If it was not that person, some other person would have been teaching you the same lesson. Do you understand? To make you strong. Yeah. So, and if you're paining in a broken relationship, it's because of your ego and nothing else. It is no big deal. You understand? Be strong like a lion, roar like a lion. Huh? Joy and misery both come and go. The pleasure that you're hanging onto will also not stay forever. You understand? And will not sustain you for the rest of your life. Huh? What's the big deal about a broken heart? Don't waste your precious life on a broken heart. Understand? When a leg breaks, we put a plaster around it. Yeah? But when a heart breaks, wake up. It's never broken. Make your heart like rubber. It's like rubber, huh? Not glass. It's elastic like rubber, huh? This knowledge will transform your heart, mind, and actions. Okay. And the other opposite is also true, that if you are wanting to, this is, if somebody breaks your heart, and this is now, if you break somebody's heart, you want to move away from the relationships because you don't want to be get hurt anymore, huh? Because it's giving you pain, huh? That is also because you don't have a broad vision of life. You understand? You have to realize in such situations, please have a broader vision. All relationships are just for a few days, few months, few years. Life is much bigger. Okay? Instead of trying to detach yourself from relationships, what is best for you to do is to expand your awareness. Keep your thoughts on infinity and a greater energy. Everything is a part of this big energy. Yeah, everything is a manifestation of it. Keep your mind moving in divinity. Yes, not focused on your limited, small, and petty mind, that this man said this and that woman said this, and useless little mind chatter. Huh? Expand your vision. Be more in spiritual knowledge. Huh? Know that every human being is just like a bubble in the water, or like a cloud in the sky. Do you understand? How long are they going to stay there? Everything in this world is temporary, transient, and transitory, and ephemeral. Yeah? Everything is here for a very short time. Once you always think of life in this, from this angle, from this higher space, you will not take things seriously anymore, and especially relationships, which are the pillars of our life. Health and relationships are the most important things, more than career and academic excellence. Do you understand? So now we're going to take a few minutes and we're going to meditate. Okay, today? Yeah. So now, yeah. So now we're going to take a few minutes to meditate. Okay. So now let's just stand up wherever we are. Just stand up a little and loosen up your body. Huh? Just you can move around your body a little. You can adjust to this. Okay. So now what's it called? You can just wake up and shake up a little. We've been doing a lot of talking. Yeah. Just keep shaking and moving. Just keep shaking and moving while I find something. Keep shaking and moving. Even jumping. Just keep jumping. Yeah. Keep shaking, keep moving. Yeah. And just start to stretch. Just stretch a little bit. Just pull and push. We've done a lot of talking. You've done a lot of mental listening. And now we're going to go into meditation. We're going to absorb all what we said. Yeah. Just keep moving. I apologize for this. Yeah. Just keep going and just keep stretching this thing. And then, actually, one thing that I love to teach you all, huh? On a daily basis, you must learn how to hang your head and neck loose. So always go like this. Hang your head and neck loose. Yeah. Stretch. This is very, very important to do this after every few minutes. Yeah. Hanging your head and neck loose, pulling in your abdomen muscles, stretching. Yeah. And just do your shoulders. Do your shoulders. Do your shoulders. Yeah. Acha, now hold on to your chest and you can move from right to left. Just keep shadowing yourself as though you're dusting yourself. Shake good shoulders up and down. Jump, 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 jump. Just keep going. Twist and then pull. Stretch, stretch up. Go and pull, pull, pull. Hands up in the air and just pull, pull, come back on your chair. Be very, very comfortable. Be in a lovely, comfortable position. Yeah, you can do this sideways, one side, and the other side. Pull. Feel this. Loosening up your shoulders. Keep blowing out. And you can do just massage your face, just do your neck, go back and front, rotate your neck, you go to the right, go to the left. Acha, now just sit like this and go like this. Press your left shoulder up, pull it up, and the right down. Just pull, squeeze, squeeze, hold your breath, and relax. Breathe in, put your right shoulder up, and palm down, and squeeze, and relax. Just slowly close your eyes. Relax your head and neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your face muscles. Become aware of all the sounds in your environment. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, just drop everything. Just let everything be exactly like it is right now. And just drop everything that was happening around you. Let it all happen around you. You just feel disconnected right now. You are going within. Take a deep breath in, hold the breath, and breathe out. Place your open palms on your knees. Loose palms on your knees. Just relax your body. Relax every part of your body consciously. You don't need to be sitting cross legged. You can raise your legs, be on a sofa, but keep your spine erect. Another deep breath in and let go. We came into this planet weighing just 4 or 5 kilos. Recollect and remember that. Remember the weight of your body. Now you are 60, 70, 80, 90 kgs. Whatever you are, place your weight on the chair or on the floor that you are sitting on right now. Let's take a deep breath in again and welcome the air coming in as though you would welcome a dear friend. Hold the breath. The longer you can hold, the more energy and light is entering every cell of your body. Imagine it. Hold your breath and slowly let go like you are bidding farewell to an honored guest. Take another deep breath in with total reverence and breathe out. Honor your own body. Your body is a beautiful gift given to you by God and nature. Become aware of your whole body. Let's be grateful for our feet. Become aware of the life in your feet. Do not imagine the foot, feel it. Feel the warmth and sensation inside your foot, your legs, knee, thigh, and hip, abdomen region, chest, arms. Do not imagine these body parts, feel them. जिस्म के हर एक हिस्से को महसूस करें. Arms, shoulders, throat, face, and head. Be grateful for each and every part of this divine body you have. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, just be in total gratitude for this body. Now, let us come to the second dimension of our life, our breath. It is your breath that keeps your body alive. Without your breath, your body is just a case. When the breath leaves you, you are not even given a name in your funeral. Keep your attention at the tip of your nose and become aware of the volume, speed, and temperature of your breath. Just become a witness to your breath. Just become a witness to your body breathing on its own. The breath is coming inside you and going out of you automatically. Simply become aware of this phenomena. There is nothing more important in this world than this movement inside you. Today, become a witness of it with reverence and wonderment. The ingoing breath energizes the body, and the outgoing breath cleanses and relaxes the body. Become aware of the air all around your body and inside you. And keep your attention at the tip of your nose. The body is breathing on its own. You simply keep your attention at the tip. Like fish are in water, we are in air. There is an ocean of energy all around us all the time. Relax more and more into this ocean. Now let's go into the third dimension, the mind. Become aware of your thoughts, whether good thoughts or bad thoughts. Let them come. Do not resist any thought. Your thoughts are like clouds, they come and they go. As the body relaxes, the mind expands. And as the mind expands, your body finds deep relaxation. They have a symbiotic relationship. Your body is like the wick of a candle, and the mind is like the glow. Your mind is not inside the body, your body is inside the mind. The mind is thinner than air and more fluid than water. In this moment, there is nothing to do and nothing to know either. Just relax and repose in yourself. You are a mountain of love and an ocean of peace. Repose in yourself. Take a deep breath in with a beautiful smile and breathe out with a smile. Take another deeper breath in with a bigger smile and breathe out with an even bigger smile. Just keep the beautiful smile on your face, even if it is artificial, because when we smile, even artificially, the mind gets a signal that everything is okay. Slowly become aware of your body and the environment again. Slowly rub your palms. Atelio Komale. Rub your palms. Place them over your eyes. And whenever you feel complete, you may very, very slowly open your eyes with a beautiful smile. I hope everybody is feeling beautiful. I hope, I hope you all, I hope you did it and enjoyed yourself. This is not Zoom in which I can't see anybody's face. So I just want to tell you that meditation is a technology through the breath you, by which you just slide into. Yeah. And research has shown that when we meditate, our brain wave patterns become 300% more effective. Yes, understand? So, I mean, there's million advantages, but as long as you just felt the feel, no more talking. And I just want to say at the end that, yeah, we all need a pollution free environment. We all need a violence and depression free society. We need an anxiety and tension free existence. We need a disease and pain free body. We need a quiver free breath. We need a stress and confusion free mind. We need a inhibition, prejudice, and doubt free intellect. We need a trauma and obsession free memory. We need an ego that encompasses the whole world as your own. And we need a sorrow free soul. That is the birthright of every human being. Okay? And this is what we let you dip into this world of beauty and peace and love and joy. Okay? And hope to see lots of you on the 18th, inshallah, inshallah. it will be life transformational for you. Okay, okay, Ji. God bless you all. Peace, love, and blessings from me.